Dolphins Nation, stop. Just stop. Take a deep breath. Because what I'm about to tell you might sound like the ramblings of a madman, a desperate fantasy cooked up in the darkest corners of the internet. But this is real. This is being discussed. This is a potential reality that we need to confront. No matter how painful, no matter how controversial, no matter how utterly insane it sounds. After a dominant victory over the Bills, after Jalen Waddle and Devon Chain prove they are untouchable, after we finally had a reason to believe, are we truly about to witness the end of the Tua Tagovailoa era? Are the Miami Dolphins seriously considering a blockbuster trade for Kyler Murray, the dynamic but deeply flawed quarterback from the Arizona Cardinals? Is this the ultimate Hail Mary, the desperate gamble that could either save our franchise or plunge us into an even deeper abyss? Miami Gardens, Florida. The collapse of the Miami Dolphins in 2025, marked by the precipitous fall of Tua Tagovailoa and the imminent dismissal of Mike McDaniel, has forced the front office to look towards a blockbuster trade market. And the name that is emerging with the most force in ultra-recent speculation is Kyler Murray, the dynamic quarterback of the Arizona Cardinals. While the Dolphins prepare to potentially bench Tua, NFL insiders are pointing out that a change of scenery trade for Murray might be the only move capable of saving the franchise. This isn't just a rumor. It's a potential earthquake. Murray's situation in Arizona is equally toxic. The current regime didn't draft him, didn't sign him to his second extension, and the relationship between him and the organization is described as an off-season divorce, very realistic, if not probable. With the Cardinals sitting at 3-5 and opting for Jacoby Brissett, Murray is officially on the trading block. He's available, and the Dolphins are reportedly interested. Let's talk about the perfect fit for Miami's offense. For the Miami Dolphins, the trade would make complete tactical sense. Mike McDaniel, or his successor, needs a QB who can maximize his speed-focused offensive scheme. Kyler Murray, with his ability to create outside of structure and his explosive talent as a runner, would be a lethal weapon alongside Devon Chain. He's the kind of dual-threat quarterback that could unlock the full potential of this offense. Here's my strong take, Dolphins Nation, and it's an analysis of the upgrade. Sports analysts highlight that Murray, despite his flaws, is a clear upgrade over the current version of Tua. Kyler Murray's athletic ability would add a completely new element to the offense, states a recent analysis. He would be lethal in RPO, read-pass option, plays, and the quick throws that define Miami's attack. Tua Tagovailoa, on the other hand, has failed to show he can consistently get the ball to his playmakers, while Kyler Murray, despite everything, is an undeniable talent. This is the core argument. Murray's dynamism and playmaking ability could elevate this offense to a level Tua simply cannot reach. But Dolphins Nation, let's address the elephant in the room, the financial dilemma. This trade will be one of the most financially complex in NFL history. The Dolphins are already locked into Tua Tagovailoa's massive contract, which includes $54 million guaranteed for 2026. Releasing Tua is almost financially impossible. The dead cap hit will be crippling. The solution? A direct QB swap. The Dolphins would send Tua Tagovailoa to the Cardinals in exchange for Kyler Murray. The Cardinals would receive a bridge QB, a transitional piece, and the Dolphins would bet on Murray's raw talent. Both teams would trade their financial problems and start anew. It's a bold, audacious, and potentially disastrous move, but it's the only way to make the finances work. In conclusion, the acquisition of Kyler Murray is the desperation play the Dolphins need to consider. With the Tua Tagovailoa era coming to a melancholic end, the trade for the former Heisman Trophy winner is the only blockbuster move that can reignite hope in Miami. It's a high-risk, high-reward gamble, a bet on talent over stability, a move that could either save us or destroy us. Dolphins Nation, I need you to understand the gravity of this situation. We just beat the Bills. We just proved we're contenders. Waddle and a chain were unstoppable. And now, we're talking about trading Tua for Kyler Murray? This is madness. This is a complete 180 from a narrative we were just celebrating. But here's the harsh reality. One win doesn't erase a disastrous season. One dominant performance doesn't change the fact that Tua has been inconsistent, injury-prone, and unable to elevate this team to championship contention. And if the front office truly believes that Kyler Murray, despite his flaws, is a better long-term option, then we have to consider this move, no matter how painful it is. Kyler Murray is talented. There's no denying that. He's dynamic, he's explosive, and he can make plays that Tua simply cannot. But he's also immature. He's had issues with his work ethic, and his contract is just as massive and problematic as Tua's. This isn't a clear upgrade. It's a lateral move with different risks and different rewards. So, Dolphins Nation, what are your thoughts on this absolutely insane potential trade? Should we trade Tua Tagovailoa for Kyler Murray? Is this the bold move we need to finally reach the Super Bowl? Or is it a catastrophic mistake that will haunt us for years? Let us know your perspective in the comments below. Your passion fuels this team, and your opinions matter. If you have strong feelings about this potential blockbuster, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel to stay on top of every breaking development. This is the craziest offseason rumor yet. Dolphins Nation. Fins up, even when we're questioning everything we thought we knew.